brother.
This is Fir Tree Traverse, a severe. Probably climbed in the 40s, no doubt in plimsolls or gym shoes, or as we in the West Country would say, daps. Together with Doc Martens, this is the kind of footwear that I wore on the slabs and in Leewoods when I started climbing in 1970. And very effective they were too. But Fir Tree Traverse may well have been one of the routes in Avon Gorge climbed before the 40s or 50s. That's what's so tantalising about climbing, the mysteries. Only recently did I hear about a gentleman climber called H.G. Knight who gave a presentation on Radio West in 1935 about his climbing exploits both here and in Cheddar Gorge. Maybe he was the first to climb this route, unless, once the quarry dust had settled, young Victorian ragamuffins got to it first.
The bizarre thing is, those plimsolls were as good as my rock shoes.
Records of the University of Bristol Mountaineering Club suggest most of the problems were first climbed in the 1950s, with Barry Page being one of the club's most progressive activists. I met him when I was preparing my 2017 Avon guidebook and asked about the style in which the slabs were first climbed. Impressively, he said, "Most were soloed because we thought that if we fell, we'd just slide harmlessly down to the bottom of the slab." I can't say that I share Barry's optimism. 50 feet's a long way to slip. One thing certain is that these slabs must have proved a test bed for early Avon climbers, honing their slab techniques, perfecting their balance, and gaining courage for greater serious challenges above and beyond like Diamond Wall or Mike's Mistake. In my view, the likes of 1950s climbers Barry Page, Mike Harvey, Hugh Banner, Jim Ward and Chris Bonington, well, they were the first true masters of limestone.
My name is Billy O'Shaughnessy. I am obsessed with climbing, especially on Fir Tree Slab. I've only been seriously rock climbing for about 3 years, but I've been climbing trees since I was a little kid. So soloing seemed kind of semi-usual to me. And I love that it forces my brain into a flow state where I can't think about anything else because I'm aware of the impending importance of putting my feet and hands and my body position perfectly on the rock so I don't fall off, obviously, because that would be quite bad in a lot of spots on Fir Tree. Yeah, it's close by, so I can pop there after work and I can do hundreds of meters of climbing, like within, a few hours. I go there and do a loop. It's probably, 100, a bit more than 100 meters, and it takes like 40 minutes. I've gone to the same place so frequently as to a point where you really notice every tiny, minute change in the environment. It's also made me just healthier because I want to feel my best in order to go soloing. Fir Tree in general is good for soloing because it's slab, so there's quite a lot of rests. So it's not like conventional steep climbing where you can get just pumped and fall off. Yeah. Long live Fir Tree.
How was that, Billy?
It's very good, yeah. But yeah, the more I've done it, the more I've like put my weight back away from the rock, and then there's more friction for that bad foot. I did that loads of times on a rope, and then eventually one day I was like, I could do that without a rope. Yeah, I only do it when I feel really good.